Hi boys and girls, we're ready to start lesson 8, concept development for math. And we're going to continue talking about the commutative property of multiplication and how we use arrays to solve those problems. So I want you to make sure that your whiteboard, you need your whiteboard, and make sure that your whiteboard you're holding it the long way so that the long edge is vertical, going up and down. Now, the first thing I'd like you to do, we're going to skip count by threes 4 times. And I'm going to write the numbers. You write the numbers as we skip count. Remember, you've been doing lots of skip counting in your warm-ups. So we're going to start with 3, 6, 9, 12. We skip counted 4 times by threes. Okay? Now, we're going to draw an array to match our count that we just did, where the number of our rows represents the number of groups. So if we count our groups, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. That's how many rows we're going to have. Now, how many columns will we have? If we have 4 groups, we counted by threes. So how many are in each group? 3. There's 3 in each group. So I'm going to draw my array right there. So there we have 4 rows of 3 in each row, in each group. Okay? Now we're going to turn your whiteboard this way so that the long side is horizontal, going across. And we're going to skip count by 4s, and we're going to skip count by 4s 3 times. Here we go. 4, 8, 12. So in this case, we have 1, 2, 3 groups. And how many do we have in each group? Well, we counted by 4s. So this group has 4, this group has 4 more, this group has 4 more. So there's 4 in each group. Now, if we come back to our first array and we write a multiplication equation to match this, we have 4 rows times 3 in each row, each group, and we get a total of 12. And we know our total because we counted it up here. Over here, we have 3 rows times 4 in each row. So here we go. We have the commutative property of multiplication, and we can see that 3 times 4 equals 12 is the same as 4 times 3 equals 12. All right, let's try with another one. We want to see an array that has 5 rows and 3 columns. So remember, rows are going across, columns go up and down. So we're going to draw 5 rows. And we have 3 columns, so that means we have 3 in each group. And what's our multiplication equation going to be? 5 rows times 3 columns equals 15. Excellent. Now we're going to rotate that array and we're going to flip it. Instead of 5 rows and 3 columns, we're going to do 3 rows. Sorry, my pen stopped. 3 rows and 5 columns. So 1, 2, there are my 3 rows. I set that up. And I'm going to make 5 columns, which means there's 5 in each row, 5 in each group. There we go. And we have 3 rows times 5 in each row. 15. I'm not sure what happened there. There we go. So in both of these examples, this one up here, the total stayed the same. The only thing that switched were the factors, the numbers that we were multiplying. In this one, the total stayed the same. The factors changed. And we had over here, we took 5 rows times 3 in each row. And over here, we did 3 rows times 5 in each row. That, boys and girls, is the commutative property of multiplication. You can change the factors and the total does not change. The next thing you're going to do is work on your problem set. You're going to work very hard for 10 minutes and then you're going to be finished with that.